Cannes is opening this week, and Johnny Depp was there with his new film Jean du Barry, and he was quoted saying that he doesn't feel much further need for Hollywood. That people were asking him about, like, because of the fallout with his ugly and nasty divorce with Amber Heard. As is it? Do you feel like you've been boycotted and stuff? And I don't know what the heck he's got on his thumb there. What the heck is that? Is that a roach clip? We know that his thumb got cut or something, right? She tried to cut it off or something. Oh, it's so weird. So the quotes. He's there for a film called Jean du Barry. It's a French film. He speaks French in that. Basically, he's come down to the understanding that he has no place for... he just doesn't feel like he needs to appeal for Hollywood. Exactly. This is what Vin Diesel doesn't seem to understand either. Is what Johnny seems to understand. He's done the big movies. He's done the big franchises. He's made his money, so he can go out and do art form in creations that he wants to do, right? Like a French-speaking film that he appears in. So there you go. And let's read some of the quotes that came out from this. But the inside press was predictably more confrontational. Depp was asked whether he still feels boycotted by Hollywood. And his response was, "Did I feel boycotted by Hollywood? Well, you'd have to not have a pulse to feel at that point like this was all just a weird joke." Of course, when you're asked to resign from a film, you're doing because of something that's merely a bunch of vowels and consonants floating in the air. He trailed off, talking about his dismissal from Fantastic Beasts, because he was removed from that, right? Do I feel boycotted now? No, not at all. But I don't feel boycotted because I don't think about Hollywood. I don't think much further need for Hollywood. I don't know about you. So he's just kind of like, he doesn't have to play the Hollywood game anymore. We know that he's a talented actor. He can appear in these smaller side films that he just wants to do. Again, he's somebody that doesn't need to act or work anymore for the money. He's doing it because that's what he likes to do, right? And I'm glad that he's pushing through it. I really am. But there's still going to be people out there that'll be kind of like, oh, I don't believe him. I don't believe that he should have won that case and stuff like that. I'm not here for that kind of stuff, right? He added, quote, "It's a very strange, funny time when everyone would love to be themselves, but they can't because they must fall in line with the person in front of them. If you want to follow that line, be my guest. I'll be on the other side." Oh, you got to take that with what it is. It's kind of like, that's a bit of a word salad wraparound for code for something, right? So this article is up on THR right now. It just goes into his other projects coming up. He is going to be in other stuff, guys. He is making a comeback, but he doesn't feel boycotted because he just doesn't feel like he doesn't need to play the Hollywood game anymore. He is of the elite, and I kind of side with Johnny, and I'm not the only one, because when his film debuted there, Johnny got like a 7-minute standing ovation for it, where he plays like the King of France, King Louis the 16th or 15th or something, right? Who had the mistress Jean du Barry. If you've seen the trailers for it, it looks like it's a fairly well done production. I want to check it out. He does speak French though, so it's a movie where you have to read subtitles or wait for the dubbed version. But standing ovation. That's good. 7-minute. And that's the kind of thing that happens at Cannes anyway. Some people will try to say, well, but that happens all the time, so it's not a big deal. Well, it kind of is, because for me it is, because I am a fan of Johnny Depp as an artist. We share something in common, that we both play the guitar. So, he's had his troubles in the headlines. I do think that he probably indulges in a few vices that are probably not as healthy as it should be. But the audience at Cannes screaming Johnny's name when he arrived is music to my ears, somebody said. So he's going to have the fans regardless, right? So not everybody thinks that what has happened is a bad thing, and including him, right? He's trying to turn it around and look at it in a way of like, well, this is lemons, but I'm going to look at it as lemonade. Yeah. And that's a very positive outlook to have on life. Byford to hop in the live chat says, hey, those are eyeglasses. Those are eyeglasses. In his hand. Is that what you're referring to? Eyeglasses. Oh, okay. Oh no, it's just yeah, you're right. It's the angle. Okay, so I see. It's kind of like this. If it was bent down like this, right? Kind of like that. It's just the angle. All right. Okay. Yeah, it's just I just see these two angles here, and it's like, is that a clip of something? But now, yeah, I can see the nose pieces here. Okay, those must be his shades. So thank you for bringing that to my attention, Bifer. What do you think about those headlines? Oh, Johnny Depp. Cool, man. All right, guys. Today we did a show earlier today where I rounded up all of these stories, and